Hello guys, and welcome to episode 120 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Von Carstein on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be starting by taking on Marathi, who decided to siege Nagorond. We were in a bit of a pickle before this because there was two other armies nearby that really wanted a piece of the action, but we're going to take advantage of this being a singular army and sally forth. So it's actually a pretty vicious army we're up against, but I'm likely to sacrifice the garrison again in order to keep Vlad's army in one piece. So let's fight this on the battle map. The main line is going to be pretty difficult to deal with. They got 4 units of Blackguard and Nagorond, 2 Harganeth Executioners, and the 2 Black Ark Corsairs. Now previously I was talking about how they were recruiting rank 7 Blackguard all the time, but you can see the rest of the Blackguard they have recruited since are now lower level, and that's because we now own Nagorond, which is great. Let's just fall back a little bit. Just got to be a little bit worried about this Reaper Bolt Thrower, but then again I can likely use my Terrorgeist to just destroy those Reaper Bolt Throwers, so we'll do that. Unless they have another set. I don't think they do. I think they only have one, which is good for us. Okay, yeah, but we're going to move back to our line over here. And we'll have the Blood Knights on the flanks.
Vlad von Carstein.
Make sure the Sternsmen are back here. Nearly left them behind. We'll get them more wins. We're only on 10. Oh, it's gone down. No way. Alright, we'll start the battle. First things first. Breath attack. I'm going to have this one fly to the right a little bit. And then we'll do a breath attack with that one as well. The plan is just to make sure we actually hit these Reaper Bolt Throwers. Okay, well we're being hit by breath attacks from the War Hydras. Okay, well that's one down. Do the next one. I did destroy it, didn't it? No, it didn't. Shit. Oh, well, that's shit. Okay. Well, it looks like they're just kind of leaving their units behind. Okay. I might just have to land and kill them then. Sure. So, we're going to have the Grave Guard in front. They can be backed up by the Crypt Ghouls. And then we've got our flying units here that can just chill on the flanks with us. I'm going to wait until they get further away from this Reaper Bolt Thrower. For now we're just going to fly around. I'm just going to put another couple breath attacks onto them and just kill them that way, I think. Unless we don't have to. Maybe we can just land and kill them. We'll try it. They're pretty far away now, so we'll just kill the crew. Yep, that's all of them destroyed. That actually saves the breath attacks to use on better things. This is our shitty front line. Guess I'll keep the Lords back. They might actually be useful. Are they leaving some Dark Shards behind? Let's just smash those. Yep, that's absolutely fine. And it looks like they're going to try and charge our front line here with the Cold One Dread Knights. If we can just intercept those with some Blood Knights, that'd be great. But they're going to charge forwards with the Doomfire Warlocks as well. But meanwhile, we're chewing up those Dark Shards. All good. Let's kill the Doomfire Warlocks on the left side.
Give us blood, undead knight.
Alright, let's pull these back. I'm going to do an invocation on them though, before they leave. Because we want to make sure that we can engage things like this Calibdis as we wish. Right, we haven't quite destroyed those guys yet, but we are distracting like all of their range forces, which is great. Look at that front line just get destroyed. Gotta love it. Okay, I think it's time to help out though. I'm gonna make sure to get Vlad in there.
Von Carstein's march.
Let's just chase after the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. Alright, and we'll have the Terror Geist. We'll put breath attacks into these Dark Shards. And we'll just charge down into them. Good. Let's get another invocation on this right side. I'm going to want to invocate my War Hydras at some point though. Well, not more War Hydras, but Blood Knights, which are killing the War Hydras. Okay, now we're going to take out the Calibdis. Let's fire at the War Hydra while we're here. I think I might put Occam's Mind Razor onto the Blood Knights.
We are immortal.
And I'm going to throw a bit of Shades in here, I think. I'm not sure how much I need to upgrade that. But it would be worth doing.
I'm in your throne.
Yeah, I think it needs more than I have. Still chewing up those guys, that's good. These Blood Knights can disengage. And I'm going to have one come over to this War Hydra. Having these like Calibdis and War Hydras surrounded is just like a really good way to kill them off. Do so much damage with those Blood Knights. You don't have to worry so much about units being wiped out because it's most likely the garrison forces anyway. Here I'm just going to charge into the back of this. Oh, that's not good. Get out of there.
Vlad von Carstein.
He needs to fly away. That was close. Almost lost my Lord, that would have been bad. Or my hero. Let's kill Marathi though. Gonna put an invocation down on the left side. Terror guy's kind of stuck because he's being baited one way or the other. These 4 Blood Knights can now come around. I'll have them come over here. And we'll go around like so.
Ride them down! Blood Knights! Give them death! Give them death!
Okay, there we go, that's victory. I'll just make sure to do as much damage as I can. Have these flying units come back. We'll have the Fell Bats help out with the Dark Shards. I'll have the Vargeist chase down the Black Ark Corsairs there. Meanwhile, I'm probably going to get all these units to attack the same unit. so that I can get a decent invocation. I'm going to put one down already since I already have my Blood Knights there. We'll bring over the others. And then we can do another one afterwards. You can probably use Immortal Will again and we'll get Arcane Conduit. Didn't actually use Master of Beguilement or any of Vlad's abilities during this battle, but pretty busy micromanaging the backside of this fight. Put a breath attack into them. All these low health units are mostly just garrison forces, so that is good. And we'll do the Wand of Jet.
It shall be so.
Maybe we can get enough to do a third invocation. That would be really nice. Let's see, I'll just speed it up. And if we can get to it, then I will. Nice. And with that done, we'll end the battle. In the end, the Terrorgeist actually got 110 kills, which is pretty nice indeed. My garrison certainly was a meat shield though. Took the brunt of the initial damage. We are going to probably just take the replenishment from that, I think. I mean, it is 2,295 dark magic, but I kind of want the approval with other factions by dominating them, so we'll do that. And afterwards we can finish her off.
Shed their blood.
Goodbye.
I knew the way.
And back into Nagarond we go.
And tremble. Law of the night.
Perfect. Good job, Vlad.
I will alone.
Warmond, not doing anything this turn. Meinrad can level up, so let's put a point into him. Master Strike maxed out. Milland. He was getting ready to zoom to help Vlad, just like Isabella was. But he doesn't need to now, so I'm very tempted to just go and take Harganeth or something. I guess I should probably let him replenish in the settlement, because his army's pretty weak. How's Mausar doing at the Fortress of the Damned? They're not too great.
This better be important.
We took Björning's Gathering.
More sleep shine.
Just march towards Ice Drake Ford.
What do you want?
And we will take that, then we'll move around to Pack Ice Bay and pick up that last province in that settlement. But these are actually happy now. Thing we never thought would happen. Right, Rudiger, Kente, Gazeling's Conclave. Very nice. We'll start building that up. Leveled up himself. He's almost high enough to get his Terrorgeist. That'll be cool. Go for Master Strike for now though. Tell you what, you would not want to live in this area. It's not only like got a bunch of lava coming out of the hills everywhere and the mountains, but you've also got a bunch of vampiric corruption to deal with as you get as you zoom in. Like it's starting to taint the land. It's supposed to be like the worst place to live. I completely skipped over like half the armies. Okay, Ewald is heading down to Balabon. You might actually be there in time to take out this
Thing is impossible.
rebellion nice and easy for us. And Malsar's just going to have to chill here.
The tombs.
I mean, maybe I need a second army. I mean, I may as well, right? I have enough cash. We could just raise another army. Like get another necromancer. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll grab another necromancer and I can put his points into Lord of the Scourge and Thrallmaster. And we'll get the rest of us dead.
They will serve.
None of that costs upkeep, so we may as well get them. And that's going to help out with the public order a little bit.
Darkness comes.
I mean, what we need is for these to be upgraded to level 2 so that I can get gibbets and balefire braziers and stuff, because at the moment the vampiric corruption is terrible.
Yes.
I mean, eventually we'll have Bernard and whoever this is, Rudiger, head over that way anyway. Well, they're saying that they might just end up heading south and re-equipping their armies, because Malsar and Milland can head over towards the Palace of Ruin and the Frozen City and take all of those for us. I don't know how long it's going to take, that's the trouble.
Bats and wolves. Gather.
Oh well. Let's spend the rest of this cash. We will upgrade this. And I'll upgrade that. Bechafen, we'll upgrade this and upgrade that. And we'll put the money into the Wretched Farmstead. And then we'll max out Bechafen. Good. So that's all of our money spent, all of our armies moved. Move on to the next turn. So currently, army upkeep increase is 135%. The additional upkeep is 136,000 because of how many arms we have. Oh, they're actually going to drag me into this battle as well. I'm just going to decline that attack. They can take the damage. I don't want to damage my army. Although I'm probably going to be colonizing it anyway. Oh, it's just so annoying. Stupid wood elves. I was really annoyed that I couldn't take that settlement with Isabella in the last turn. Like, she was right next to it and she just couldn't take it. Sucks. Really does. And we don't actually have too much to watch. Since there's not too many Dark Elf armies left, we can just skip the turns. We'll just see where they are afterwards. Well, the Ziggurat of Dawn was taken by the Blue Vipers from the Wood Elves. The Wood Elves aren't going to be happy about that. Caravan. 17 turns that's going to take. Wow. Lydian Peaks. That is going to rebel. Right, let's get the Balefire Brazier and the Gibbet. We'll upgrade the one at Clarkarond. I guess I might have to head back from Storag Core then, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to defend that. Like, Shock Track Mount was taken from Clan Rictus, so they must be like really weak. I mean, I'm tempted to take the Circle of Destruction, but I guess the Black Ark can't attack us, but Millen Head Reaper might be able to. Let's just do it. I want to make sure that this settlement is completely ours. Or this province, sorry. That's actually going to stop the rebellion from occurring. Oh, so maybe what we do is we'll repress mortals, and we have Limerad stay here for one turn, but like next turn he can move up towards Kragoth Deep. Or saying that, we should just move to Clarkaron this turn, because it's probably faster for me to run towards Hagreif and Kragoth Deep and all that lot.
More sleep shines.
Let's see. Necromancer has leveled up. Just keep maxing out his spells. And let's see.
Yes.
Vlad's pretty much fully replenished. I don't really want to move him out though. We'll just keep him where he is. Otherwise that settlement will be sieged. Goodness, Exoatl still only +1. I think if Woolman left the settlement at this point, it would actually be positive. Because he is insane. Right, Milland at least can move on. Just got to decide where to. Like, I am thinking Harganeth. What's the garrison like? It is pretty legit. I would have to be maxed out in order to do that. Like in terms of replenishment. Because it is Harganeth Executioners, Blackguard and Agarond. Like those extra Harganeth Executioners in the garrison is because it's Harganeth. And that's kind of rough. Yeah, I'm really not sure about that. Maybe I can move to here. Nah, that still wouldn't be a decent amount of replenishment. I mean, I guess it would be enough. And then maybe we'll have enough movement to get next to Harganeth and attack it. But saying that, because we're on water, I think it would take 2 turns regardless. So we may as well be staying in Blacklight Tower. Also, it helps out with the public order there. So yeah, I think we'll just stay for another turn. Next up is Bernard. Bernard is taking Ice Drake Ford. Start building that up. It is already 60% vampiric corruption there, which is nice. Okay, let's just upgrade this. I wonder how much our trade's worth now, actually. With us upgrading all of these trade buildings. Must be worth an absolute ton. Go into diplomacy and see how much it's worth. 7,433. Oh, we can trade with the exiles of Nehek as well. Give me an extra 1,800. And they're not going to give us much money for that, but that will increase our income quite a bit. And we'll trade with them for now. In here, I think we're just going to leave that open for something to build, because I want to build both the Gibbet and the Balefire Brazier in both of the slots. Only one turn until I can build one in Saal Encampment. Right, well, Azing's Conclave is ours. That's already 52% vampiric corruption. Where do we head first? Winterpire or Ultra of Spawns? I think it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just head towards Winterpire. And Count Ewald is nearly in range. I guess what we could do is maybe just sally 4. If we march, we will be in range to reinforce. I think. Yeah, and then we just click auto resolve and job's done. Take the extra money from that, and now he can just march in there. And Paravond will never be unhappy again. Alright, let's level him up. Get Red Fury now. And our White King has also leveled up. Let's give him Deadly Onslaught. Fantastic. Upgrade the walls here. Upgrade all of these gallows. Let's see what happens if we move out. Be -6. So he's better off being there. So just Malsar and Milland up here.
Bring me flesh to
I think I'm just going to swap these guys around, like, because the regions will allow me to recruit some more dead.
Everything dies.
What?
Or not. Guess it's province based.
Everything dies.
Weird. Alright. Where are we going with Hilda? Let's just try and assassinate this guy. That's alright. Job done. We'll head back the other way. I'll upgrade Caracas Gal. I'll get the walls maxed out there. No real reason to max the walls, but so much money, it doesn't really matter. Imminent rebellion at the Claw Coast. Ooh. Okay. I might have to sort that out with Minrad. That will spawn next to Hodek's column anyway, so it's not too bad. Let's go back to wherever it was that I was building. We'll not build the walls there, because I want to build the settlements up here. Very important that I upgrade these sooner than later. I think I'm just going to get the Brimstone Cutter's Workshop there for now, for the extra income. Okay, all good. Let's end the turn. We get the minus 100% upkeep for zombies in the next turn. Well, the good old Wood Elves took out our rebellion for us again. Guessing that army that just landed at Skeggy is planning to take out Clan Rictus. I think since those armies are by the Circle of Destruction, Isabella should be safe for now in that settlement, even though she colonized it, which is good. It looks like also by not reinforcing the Wood Elves, they did take quite a bit of damage from that battle, and that means they will be unlikely to continue conquest up north, which will be good. I guess until their other army gets here. That might be the last army of Clan Rictus. If it is, that's great. One of the Blue Vipers settlements has been attacked. Yeah, I think Khemri's going crazy down at the Blue Vipers. Well, the Tor Elethis refugees have united against us. They are still on Ulthuan, I believe. But there's no way they can really take any settlement here. Well, maybe Torfinu. Let's just make sure the walls are built there. We'll just make sure that walls are built. Otherwise they might take a settlement. Okay, then that's good. All done. Now we just gotta hope they don't move. Otherwise they might take a settlement.
Carstein.
Let's kill off Tretch here.
No mercy.
Oh, I actually lost the Feasters in the Dusk.
In my own time.
And that's destroyed Clan Rictus. Is that the last of the Gaven dead? Clan Pestilence is still alive, I think. So maybe not. But plus 12% speed's nice. Especially considering he doesn't have a mount.
I know my
Is there anything
path.
decent that I can raise here? I'm surprised that I can't raise anything from Nagarond. That is really strange, because we've destroyed 2 big armies outside Nagarond. I guess for now we'll just grab some more skeleton warriors, but yeah, that's confusing to me. New research available. This is actually the second to last research. Let's just do that. Then we'll do blood hunts, and then we'll do risen. Actually, let's do risen standard bearers first. The vigor loss reduction is pretty decent for our skeleton armies up north.
Devourer of light.
Isabella almost replenished. Milland is replenished. Let's go and get Targaneth.
Destroy.
Gonna take a little bit of attrition, but it should be fine. Right, let's just march over to Pack Ice Bay. We'll pick that up next turn. As for Rudiger, time to take Winterpire. I'm building that up. Right, Sol encampment. Need to build those 2 buildings. We can upgrade the Tower of Crack. Upgrade that building. May as well upgrade the Obsidian Trinket. Get the port building. All good. I might actually have to stay in Pack Ice Bay for the public order here. So, yeah, Isabella's not going anywhere, Vlad's not going anywhere. And what about Warmond? Warmond's still sitting at Hexawattle, sorting out the public order. I can make this quicker by building up buildings, so let's make sure we do that. Jump over to Meinrad. Meinrad's in Clarkarond. I think he's the only army that I can move on this turn. We'll head towards Kragoth Deep.
Be at your peril. It is night.
Maybe we'll take that off the Dark Elves. And Count Ewald. Well, I guess he's just waiting to kill off the Wood Elves, but if all of the armies of the Wood Elves have multiple Way Watchers, Wildwood Rangers, Forest Dragons and Tree Men, we're going to be in a pretty sticky spot. They do also have the Sky Crown Oak Walls in their main settlement, like the Waterfall Palace here. This gives them extra ammunition reload time reduction, but worst of all is the plus 30 melee defense when under siege. That applies to every single unit in the garrison, although the garrison's not very big, at least not in that one. In this one it's much bigger because they have the Sky Crown Oak Walls and they have the Eternal Watcher garrison. What about Crag Halls of Findol? That has the extra garrison but not the walls, so that would be not too bad to take. And what about Kingsglade? Oh, we can't see that one. So the Crag Halls of Findol would be quite easy to take, so will Waterfall Palace. Valzampil will be the hardest to take because it has both the garrison and the extra melee defense, which is really rough. So we're going to need like at least 2 armies to take Valzampil. I can probably take Waterfall Palace with 1 army. Gotta have that plan in place though. I mean, I am actually really tempted to just get the Charnel Pit.
Grave times. Soon I'll be all powerful.
If I move out of the settlement, how bad does it get? Because I kind of want to go into a different province just to see if we can get some more dead.
March.
Good. Right, that's everyone moved. Just Bethilda now. We killed off Clan Richter, so they don't have any more agents for us to worry about. That's everything. Already approaching 60k cash again. I might even make another zombie army. Okay, we'll end the turn anyway.
I, Vlad von Carstein, welcome thee.
What do the Wood Elves want? They still want that military alliance. The reason I'm avoiding military alliances is mainly because I want to avoid being pulled into a war with the Blue Vipers, for example, if they end up like declaring war. Like, well, taking peace and then declaring war again or something like that. That's not good. Arganeth being occupied is pretty rough. I'm not sure if we can take that settlement, especially, well, it depends on what the army's like, right? If that army's really good, then we're screwed.
I, Vlad von Carstein, welcome thee.
Military alliance for the Exiles of the Heck. That's not happening. Thank you very much. Okay. All unit success. Obsidian Peaks is going to rebel soon. That is fine because I do have Isabella. Although would I rather have Meinrad or Isabella attack?
Lady of Athel Lauren.
The army like? It's like Hellebron at Haggrave.
I hunger.
Oh, that army is nasty. Okay, yeah, that's not happening.
What is your will?
How do I even get out of that?
Your will.
I can't leave. That's shit. I'll just have to go into raiding stance and try and get out of there next turn. We might actually end up losing Milland. Thing is, Meinrad can reach Haggrave and so can Vlad. So I might just double team Haggrave. Or we could have Vlad come on the water and destroy the Black Ark. That might be the way to do it. Then we attack Haggrave. I think I might do that. Sounds good. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I am going to leave it here. What we are going to do in the next episode is hopefully destroy more of the Dark Elf armies. We're going to try and wipe out this Black Ark. I will attack Haggrave, and I might move Isabella, even though she's quite weak, towards Harganeth to reinforce Milland, just so that he doesn't die if they use a settlement attack. We'll see. Either way, that's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.